Yo, what's happening, people? I hope everyone is doing well this evening. Just bringing you a quick update on what the deal is with Bitcoin right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope everyone is just getting used to the idea of all the Christmas and, the New Year coming. You're probably all chilling out with your family and you're probably spending a little bit more time on the charts, which is great. However, today's price action has also brought things to light in the truth behind what they like to do around key notable areas. When I refer to they, I'm talking about the liquidity providers. I'm talking about market makers, aka Steve. Now, we know Steve, jokes aside, he is the market maker that has come to this channel and he's tried to make his presence well known when he sells his 89 cents worth of Bitcoin or whether he's buying 89 cents worth of Bitcoin. All right? If you want to know who truly Steve is and what he's about, head over to the Discord and everything you need is in the description of this video. Mad love and respect for anyone new that is passing through to the channel. Let's roll with the flavor and understand what we can expect Bitcoin to do next. The market maker's purpose, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll say it again and again and again. He has to bring price to areas where he's then able to reverse price by trapping the most amount of liquidity within a particular point in the chart. The basis of his business model is to bring liquidity to one area, because by doing so, he's luring the retail trader into the belief that price is rising. Moonboy is engaged. He gets involved. He's excited. Mr. Market Maker shows his presence at the euphoric and greedy zones. Okay? That's where he's able to reverse price. He doesn't reverse price because there is a supply. There's no such thing as supply and demand in the marketplace. Why? Because in order for you to buy, someone has to be on the other side to sell. The reason why they turn price at key points is because the market maker, aka the liquidity provider, has trapped enough liquidity in this zone so that he can now start releasing his trades that he's been building against the retail trader in the opposite direction at a guarantee that there's going to be liquidity there for him. When you go long, ladies and gentlemen, you put up margin. That margin is understood to be the amount of money that you put up front to the broker so you can take advantage of any leverage. Behind that leverage is a liquidation point. Remember, you're borrowing money. So when people are going long and price is going to the upside, the market maker can see this liquidity. He can see the dead money in the chart right here. But to the moon boy, he doesn't see that. He sees that the bulls are taking over. Well, you can only buy if someone sells. Who's in control? The sellers. Ladies and gentlemen, this strategy, the hybrid system, is based on helping you understand how the market really works. Now, I'm only saying this if you are new to the channel and you're wondering, hold on a second, how can price be rising and the buyer isn't in control? It doesn't make sense. Well, it does make sense because it's basic economics. You can't walk into a shop that is empty and demand to buy everything. The guy at the end of the store will say to you, bro, there's nothing to buy. I can't sell you anything. Because you can only buy if someone sells. The same principle works on when someone sells something, someone has to buy it. You can't sell if no one is buying. And I mention this all the time, guys, because it's the fundamentals of the marketplace. Let's understand what Bitcoin has been doing. First things first, Bitcoin has hit the 800 EMA yet again. Every time it spikes above this zone, it pulls back very sharply. It's just giving me an understanding what the market maker's trying to do. Today's price action, given that we weren't open in the UK session, we're down a pool of liquidity. Market maker steps in and shows his presence. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits to the high. The last hit right here was the climatic move. He trapped a lot of retail traders in this range. Look at how sharply he pulls price back. Now that he's brought price back down into the psychological high at this point was going to determine if it was going to bounce from that point. And again, we've come down below the 800 EMA. Frankly, ladies and gentlemen, what do I think Bitcoin's going to do next? Well, until we have a full day of trading, we ain't going to know. But this is what I would expect it to do and what I would like Bitcoin to do. If Bitcoin can close above the 50 EMA and, of course, above the 800 EMA, that's a good start. But I need to see the 50 EMA cross over the 800 EMA for me to solidify a longer term move to the upside. It would mean that momentum is starting to come into the charts. You could see where the 50 EMA was. When price moved up, it came above the 800 and came straight back down again. The cause for concern for me, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that they've rejected the psychological high. They came once, and that was the first high of the week. They came down. They came up again, retraced, came up again, retraced, made one last attempt above it, and then they've dropped sharply back down again. Is the market maker preparing to drop price? Is he delaying the liquidity down here by trapping traders at the belief that Bitcoin is now going to go to the upside? It's going to go to 100K, it's going to go to 70, whatever. Frankly, ladies and gentlemen, your goal isn't to work out if it's going to 100K or not. You need to try and understand if it's going to come back up to 52. And if you're able to exploit that, are you able to determine if Bitcoin is going to bounce from this point and try and rise, retrace continuation out towards that zone? Is there a way for you to make a profit on that? Frankly, yes, there is. How? All you need to do is wait for the 50 to cross over the 800 EMA on the 1 hour time frame. If you're looking at it on the lower time frame, you'll probably see that happening already. Look at how the 200 EMA right here is appearing to be holding price at this point with the confluence of the daily open. Now we've got another 10 minutes until a new day starts, ladies and gentlemen, which is going to be all the difference as to whether Bitcoin is going to make a move or not. Or are they going to just continue to bleed price down towards the psychological low? Because that is really the next point in the chart, other than this previous pool of liquidity here, that Bitcoin may develop the momentum to move towards. This is why I say to you guys, be careful when you're trading over the Christmas period. There is a little bit of excitement, the Santa run, okay? But quite frankly, they're making moves on lighter volume. You don't want to be putting yourself in that situation, because what you want to be doing is you want to be getting into a move when the move is going to have the backing, which is going to determine as to whether or not you hold the trade. And even with that being said, there's still no guarantee that the move's going to play out. How much of the move are you looking for? That's the key thing here. Every trader's goal should be to be able to take money off the table. Aim to get 10%, 20%, even 30% of the move. Don't aim for home runs. It's pointless, because you will realize a return and you'll be sitting on profit. You'll be feeling quite excited and you'll be thinking, yeah, man, I'm a trader, baby. And then that same profit ends up becoming a loss. And then you sat there scratching your head thinking, what did I do wrong? In my opinion, Bitcoin would need to break the 50, and the 50 would need to cross over the 800 EMA for us to believe that Bitcoin is going to continue higher. Now, what we may see, ladies and gentlemen, is Bitcoin coming all the way down towards this previous pool of liquidity and starting to stabilize. It may even make one last attempt back up towards the 800 EMA. And if it still shows weakness at that point, then, ladies and gentlemen, there is a possibility that that could be the trigger that sends price back down towards this range right here. Or quite frankly, they could just bleed price from this point. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow I'll be going live at 2 p.m. I thought I'd give you this quick little update on what to expect Bitcoin to do from now into the Asian session. Okay, so just be mindful. I hope you all had a great day anyway, and I'm looking forward to getting back into the flow of things in the new year. I'm going live tomorrow at 2 p.m. and then again at 10 p.m. at night. So it's all going to be wicked. All right. Mad love and respect to all of you guys. Take care of yourselves. Peace.